David Fincher is a very respected director, but his 2007 Zodiac, his most underrated film. Let's check it out. So welcome to Mad Marty Movie Reviews. If you're new here, I review physical media, so 4K, Blu-ray, Steelbook and special editions. And today we're going to have a look at the new 4K release of Zodiac. Now this film was released in 2007 and the budget was 65 million. Went on to make it just over 80 million, so it was pretty successful. And it was very popular too by the critics. They all loved it. It got really high ratings throughout. But it was totally blanked out by the Oscars or Golden Globes or BAFTAs that year. Now the BBC run another kind of survey in 2016 with 700 critics. They picked their favourite films of the 21st century, and Zodiac actually came in number 12, which is pretty good. Number 1 was Mulholland Drive. Now the film centres on the Zodiac killer, a serial killer who terrorised the kind of west coast of America between the late 60s and the early 70s. Now he's claimed that he has murdered up to 37 people, but it's only been proven that he attacked 7, killing 5. So still pretty much a nut job, but he's never been caught. Now the film centres on the investigation into this, trying to figure out who the Zodiac killer was. It's really down to the main 3 stars in this film. You have Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays Robert Graysmith, who's the cartoonist for the newspaper. Paul Avery, played by Robert Downey Jr., who's the main investigative reporter. And you have Mark Ruffalo playing, what's his name, Dave Tushy, the inspector, and leading the investigation into who this killer is. But this obsession that they get involved, especially Jake Gyllenhaal's character, he just has to know to figure out who the killer is. The determination of his work and his family life didn't seem to matter, his own health. All 3 of them really go overboard trying to figure out who the killer was. Now, David Fincher's done a fantastic job with this film. This film is brilliant. 157 minutes, but you wouldn't know. It's just paced so well. It keeps you on your toes the whole way. Down to the exact details of everything, what clothing people were wearing, time of day when things happened. He had it done. It looks brilliant. The cast too, amazing. Like you have the 3 main guys, Jake Gyllenhaal, one of the best acting performances he's ever done. Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo all bring in their A game. But it's also the fantastic supporting cast, like you have Brian Cox. Like everybody loves watching Brian Cox, he's a fantastic actor. You have Anthony Edwards, who would have been in ER, mostly famous for, and of course Top Gun. Elia Cotis, brilliant. Donald Lunny, fantastic again. Dermot Mulroney. But the main man who steals the show is to be John Carroll Lynch, who plays Arthur Lee Allen, the number 1 suspect in the killings. He is fantastic. I like him for years. He's been a brilliant actor, but he really is fantastic. Steals the show in every scene. You just sense dread with him. Now on the disc itself. Contrary to what Warner Brothers says, which even have it wrote on the back here, Dolby Vision. There's no Dolby Vision in this. It's just HDR10. But the film still looks fantastic. Now HDR10 will probably give it a little bit of extra boost in the black scenes, which is a lot of dark scenes in this film. A lot of killings happen at night. But it still looks amazing. It's nice and sharp. The colours look very good. Skin tones are very accurate. And it does a beautifully shot movie. It just looks like a David Fincher movie. He has his own kind of style and it looks fantastic. The sound is 5.1 DTS. It's not a film that needs really Atmos. It's mostly dialogue driven and it's very good. It's very clear, crystal clear. And anytime you do need the kind of surround effects, it's mostly for ambient sounds and this soundtrack, which is very, very good as well. It's got a nice mixture of music throughout the decades, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s when it finishes up. There's also good extras in it. It's mostly kind of commentaries from David Fincher and Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr. And the kind of behind the scenes and visual effects of Zodiac. You also get the Blu-ray in this as well, which has the director's cut of the film, which is a nice bonus to have. I haven't watched it yet, even though it by here just didn't really add anything to the film. 157 minutes. I think it's long enough. You don't need another 15 minutes of filler. But what I think is fun, I think it's probably one of my favourite films of David Fincher's. Like, it's level probably with 7, which is a great kind of thing to say for it, because 7 is an absolute classic. But this is fantastic and massively underrated. And if you're a fan of David Fincher or any of these actors, or a good thriller, good serial killer thriller, you have to have your collection because it's brilliant. Highly recommend it. And you probably get cheaper now. Disappointed in the way of it, but when they released 7 and Panic Room, they both got lovely kind of steelbook editions, but this only came in this cover case version, which is alright, it's nice. But it would be nice, you know, it's the same as the other two films being, this one is underrated, it's not getting the same love as the other two, which is kind of disappointing in a way, but still worth adding to the collection. So that's what I think of the film, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. Are you a fan of Fincher's movies in general? Have you seen Zodiac? What do you think of it? And what do you think of the rest of these films, like 7, like Panic Room, Game, Social Network? Like, he's done some amazing movies, but this one ranks highly among them all, and I definitely recommend people to get. So if you get any enjoyment from this video, please give it a wee thumbs up, and please subscribe. And I'll be back very soon with some new reviews, unboxings, and pickups. There's a lot sitting there to be doing. So thanks very much for watching, and bye bye.